Hey guys, welcome to another Let's Draw. This time I'm drawing the cover to my manga Psycho Climax. I know, weird name, right? Whatever. This is actually take two because I messed up on the video speed last time. It was supposed to be an 8 times speed. This isn't 4 times. It was 4 times. It's supposed to be an 8 times. Because this video is actually really long. It's like 2 hours long. Far too long. Far too long. Uh, it actually took me like 3-4 hours to finish this guy complete. But if I add in all the time in between that I was stuck doing other stuff, I actually took like 6, 8, 10 hours to do this. And this is actually really late because I already started my manga. I was supposed to put this out with the cover of the manga that I am doing. Yet I don't know, something happened and didn't I just didn't like render out this video, or I didn't get the video started until very late. I don't remember exactly what happened. Hiccups, dry throat. But yeah, I don't know exactly what the hell happened. I did this. I put the cover out and I put the first like page and two out. Then I went, oh, I should probably do that thing, and I never did it until I actually like got the video into Windows and did the whole thing. Now here I am sitting and talking about it. This is actually like, I don't know, 17 minutes it says, I guess. It's gonna be that because oh boy, oh boy, did this take a while. Like, I already said like a long time, but that's beside the point. What's actually going on here is I did the line art first, and then I did the line art and I did the sketch beforehand, mainly because I did it and I wasn't thinking about recording it. I I don't know why, but I did it and I wasn't thinking about recording it. And then I was sitting with my roommate or my friend, and I was like, yeah, I should probably. I'm doing this thing, and she's like, why aren't you recording? And I'm like, oh, that would be probably the best idea. I should probably record this. So that's what I did. I started recording it, and here it is. It's recorded, and I'm talking over it now. Uh, this is actually gonna be kind of weird to watch because you're gonna see me change a lot of things, mainly because uh excuse me, I had a burp. Didn't want to burp into the mic. Don't want to become a DSP now. Have to mute my mic every time I get the bodily functions. But yeah, you're gonna see a lot of like weird transitions of color and stuff. I I actually had her, my friend, sit next to me, and I had her like second opinion my color choices to see like if I was making a good choice or not. And I wanted to have like a dark color scheme, but with like bright hair, but not too bright of hair that it stood out too much. Kind of make all the whole thing seem cohesive in its own right. Uh, the weird purple color for her body. I don't know where I got that. It just sort of happened. Her pink hair. I don't know where that came from either. It just sort of happened. I had the white fingernail part though figured out. Uh, sorry, another hiccupy burp thing. So yeah, like this was actually before I got a full idea of. I actually drew this a long time ago before I got the full idea of what her color scheme would be, because I had only drawn her in my sketchbooks and stuff beforehand, which isn't the best way to do character designs. Is just draw them in black and white. You need color at least a little bit in order to understand what they would look like, or at least use like gray tones to understand what they'll look like in color. And when you do them like this, I didn't. I'm an idiot. I know it. But yeah, I didn't understand her full like character design until after this, and then I went in and I did a reference for her, so I now can look back in case I forget how to draw some days. Uh, but yeah, this was actually for my manga, and my manga's already up. It's on my Patreon, patreon.com/121gigawatts. If you want to know. God, I'm really hiccupy today and burpy. It sucks. This is not good for recording purposes. But yeah, I'll put the Patreon link in the description along with all the art links, because art links, go look at my art. Do it now. Do it while you're watching the video. Do it. Look at my art, and then look at the video, and then listen to my voice, and then look at the art, and then look back at the video, but don't stop, and just keep replaying the video while looking at different pieces of art. Yeah. No, I'm joking. You don't need to do all that. You just sit here and enjoy me trying to figure out how to shade this incredibly dark color character, which actually turns out pretty cool in the end. I don't know how I did some of the effects on her though, which is gonna peeve me, because I tend to do things in art that I just like experiment, and I'm like, this looks good, and then I forget how I did it, and then I try to go back and look, and then the entire PSD or Photoshop file just is all muddled, and I don't understand it, but it's my art. Oh well. Also, I'll never do the thing that I thought I was gonna do in this picture. Is I originally did the line art with like a textured brush, but that just caused a lot of headaches because I needed to use an actual pen tool and the close and fill tool and like other tools and brushes to get the tiny bits in between certain lines that just didn't like get filled in, and there's a lot of like aliasing all over the place. If you don't know what aliasing is, it's getting rid of the jaggies on the screen. And I'm rocking an NVIDIA video card in this machine, and there was jaggies all over the place because of this stupid fucking brush setting that I decided to use, and it wasn't good. It was not right for me to use a stupid brush that I knew nothing about. So next time, for future art, just gonna use solid lines. And gonna do weird color things with those lines, because I've been working on colored lines recently. It's turned out pretty good. I'm actually gonna come out with a art pack soon that's gonna feature all colored lines, and it's gonna look radical. But yeah, I'm going in here. I sometimes use like a soft brush to get like dark accents, and I should really go back to doing shading in this like lighting in this style, because it looks really nice, and I don't know why I don't do that. Maybe because it takes too long. But oh well. Like, see, like it looks really nice already, and I haven't even blurred anything yet. Oh, hiccup. God damn hiccups. I don't want you for my recording. All that I was doing there with these shines on the legs is I'm putting down a few like blobs of like light or like lines where I want them to be. Then I'm erasing away and then blurring them. Same with this stuff here. Erase, 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 blur, blur, blur. erase, erase, blur. That was just a blur and then some erase. Same with the hands. Adding some of the accents with like an actual like mapping pen, I think it is. No, turnip pen. Apparently. Originally in my art, I actually used to use a lot of what's it called? A lot of like soft shading, which made it really fast. I could just airbrush an area, or like just put a bunch of blob of color in one area and then erase away, and then blur it, then erase away some more, and then blur it some more, and that would go back, and it would look cool. And this, I'm going back over with a. I already did the shine layer, which is just like the accent shine layer. And I'm going back over with a pen tool on a add glow layer. If you don't know what that is, in Manga Studio, there's an add glow layer, which just means it's the same as an add layer, except it glows. I don't know how it does it, but it causes the extra pixels around it, like the lighter pixels that blend in, to glow a brighter color, the same color, depending, than the color underneath. And if you're using like a red, it'll like glow like a bright red, like a light bulb, essentially. Essentially, I use this for like hard lighting that comes like and hits like certain parts of the body. Doing a lot of like hard lighting here and like blurring those and doing weird stuff with that. These, I don't know, I get rid of those a little bit. Add a little bit more lighting. Just lots and lots of lighting. Oh man, I'm so glad I shortened this video. It's 12 minutes over. That was going to be the original logo, but I'll change that soon. I think I got all of her colors and stuff done. Yeah, I did. Oh, here I'm trying to like do like an cool eye thing, but it doesn't work on the left eye, so I put it on the right eye, but I don't know how to make it like not egregious at all. Make it just kind of there. Oh, make a shine. A shine is really easy to make. You just make a dot in the center, or you make an X, and then you make a dot in the center, and then you circle around that X like once or twice, and then you kind of just either put it on a glow layer, or like a dodge glow, or like an add glow layer, or you put it on just overlay or soft light, depending on what you need for it. You need it for, or you just lower the opacity down and it becomes a shine. And here I tried doing some weird things with text and stuff. This font I actually found. I'm not gonna use this font to sell anything. If I'm actually gonna use a font to sell anything, I'm gonna use like just regular typical fonts that come on like the computer. You know, like Impact. Like that font. Use that font way too much. And here I'm trying to figure out a cool little logo-y thing for it. And I don't know. I go a little bit nuts with this. Using moving blur on that and like a glow layer, like something like that underneath to get that like swooshy glowing stuff. In this, I figured out this technique a long time ago. You use this like darker, I don't know, I can't read what that tool is, but darker bleed, and then you just do a bunch of colors that are similar to each other, like in the area, and then you put a layer of just solid color over that, and then you just mess with like the color setting and like mess with the setting and mess with the colors, and then you put like other stuff over the other what am I trying to say? Over the other stuff. Over the other first layer that you did with the darker bleed, which is just a texture brush, really. And then you get this cool looking thing that's kind of like, this looks kind of autumny. I mess with it a little bit more. And here I try to add some like light highlights, or like some outline with an outline pen, and it looks cool, right? Like, It looks alright, but I think I switch it up to another pen or another tool. Yeah, here I just switched to a mapping pen because it's like more consistent with me. And there I was drawing over the layer, and I was actually meaning to draw in the background layer. I'm gonna outline the entire character so you can see her better. You know, you want to make sure you can see the goddamn character when you're actually drawing. And I don't use outlines enough, which I should probably do. Outlines are really cool. They make things like really pop if you know how. And now I'm just doing the outlines, and this is almost over. That Psycho Climax. Logo. Ooh, boop. Oh, that was actually an accidental burp. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Excuse me. But yeah, it's like this. This took forever to do, and I'm finally glad I got it done. I'm finally glad I got this recording done. Oh, adding more shine accents because I like to do that. Not all the time, but just sometimes. And I think it's done. Almost. About a few more seconds. Gotta add a few more things right there. Since it's the cover of a book, I'm gonna write a little thing. I don't even know what pen I'm using there. I can't see that. Oh, Eddie slash was it? And then that.